This is Brian with screenfiles.com in review. What I'm looking at today is the first 2 episodes of Alex Garland's Devs, a new series that premiered on Hulu 2 weeks ago. And it's interesting. I called it interesting, and I want to explain why I think that's the case. It was written and directed by Alex Garland, the guy who wrote 28 Days Later, Sunshine, Annihilation, Dread, and there are rumors that he allegedly directed Dread even. So this is a pretty talented guy. And so Devs has a lot to live up to. First off, the title is awful. It reminds me of Debs, which it shouldn't. Another thing is that it's such a stylish, well-shot, visually remarkable series. It looks great, but I'm not sure what it's saying, or even if it has something to say. Nick Offerman plays the head of this computer company, and they're developing this new technology. I'm not even sure at this point what that new technology actually is. And keep in mind, as I said, I'm 2 episodes into this already, and I have no idea, except in the broad strokes, what it's actually about, which is not a great thing. It is early though, mind you, but it's only an 8-episode miniseries. So the idea that by episode 2, I'm not quite certain of what's happening is not great. And the thing is, I actually understand the overall plot. It's something we've all seen before. Guy works at company, tries to steal secrets, he's punished, and weird things happen. It's not a new story, but the way Garland is treating it, at least visually, it looks like nothing you've quite seen before. It's a hard series to describe, which you can probably tell by how awkwardly I'm trying to do it. It seems to have a lot to say, but it's not saying it. It's so atypical how these things are typically done. I mean, there's this fight scene, for instance, a life and death fight, for that matter, and it seems almost, I wouldn't even call it an afterthought. It just seems Garland doesn't really care about that kind of stuff. It's probably one of the less dramatic fights. It's actually oddly realistic, but also less dramatic than anything I've seen at all with those kind of stakes. It's so strange. This whole series, it's early days, but so far it's so strange. It's hard to even get a grasp of what's going on with it. And I think part of that, at least I'm hoping that that's deliberate on the part of Alex Garland, and his reveal's a slow one. We'll see. The next episode of Devs, episode 3, will be coming this Thursday on Hulu. This is Brian with screenfiles.com and review. Peace.